Hi, welcome to the episode. But let's first ask ourselves this very simple question. Can I even win a trophy? Recap. We got in third place in the table. We got knocked out of the Champions League. Mac sad. We made it to the last 16 of Europa. Mac Pog. We lost both finals into Celtic in the Scottish Cup and I think it was the Premier Sport Cup. Mac Rage. We also lost a few star players. Mac Cry. We have a board saying B minus. Mac Pog. Aberdeen has risen to the top 100 European rankings. Mac Pog. De Grassa made it to the team of the year. Mac Pog. Secure Finance. Mac Pog. And finally, Jurgen Shakon was Young Player of the Year. Mac Pog. So far, I have won 0 trophies and my legacy is looking pretty stale. But we still have a chance because we're still managing Aberdeen. With the recap at the way, let's begin. And we found out Ryan Jack is retired and he's now going into coaching. Sadly, tried to sign him up, but he said he wouldn't join us because we were part of the rivalry. Though I thought it was a bit funny because he actually played for Aberdeen for a fair bit. You know, I decided to put all our money into my wage, and what happened was kind of a little bit unexpected. So we ended up selling Jurgen Chacon for 9.5 million because he wanted to join a bigger club and he was just becoming a little bit of a hassle because he wanted to leave. We also sold off Brendan Hamilton, Miovski, and Murillo for some cash to giving us a more profitable amount. We also used Eddie Salcedo and Daniel Mantilla for part exchanges, and you'll find out soon why. We then brought in a lot of free players and paid for 4 signings. We got in Murray Johnson, Ethan Lawley, and Lewis Mayo for 10 million, 12.5 million, and 1.6 million respectively from Aberdeen. Fourth was Nico Gajler for Rijeka for 2.5 million. The part exchanges that we used for Salcedo and Mantilla was for the Hibs signings. The free players we also brought in were the likes of Angel Gomez, Lewis Hall, Callum Styles, Cameron Archer, Kyle Jacob Hine, and Deli Ali. All very decent signings. And finally, we did bring in one lonely, and that was Leon King from Rangers. With the signings done on our first game of the season was us going up against Hibernian. We first had a good start as they have taken 2 of my players and we have taken 3 of theirs. And also, I mean, they also, for me, it was a bit of a revenge because they ended up signing up for free Greg Taylor, which I was trying to go for. Grrr. So we got into the game. We started off strong with Salcedo scoring a goal. This was before he actually got part exchanged. I was very happy until this happened, and I never thought when trading I would be worried giving a player away till Mantilla scores against me. Now this is a game on. We need a goal soon, though sadly this goal happened in the last minute. Yes, the player that got traded to Hibernian to bring in a goalkeeper who is the potential future, who isn't first or backup, scored against me. And this has put many doubts in my brain. I might have made the worst mistake. Though it is also telling me my defense isn't esport ready. Later on, we ended up having a game against Celtic. Let's just say we won't talk about it. We have Europa up next. We were going to go up against Club Bruges, and here is my reaction to finding out it. Now, first leg we ended up having a draw, and it was 2-2. Luckily, Haji saved our ass on it, and it was a last for us to play them in Petrodry Stadium. Sadly, this was a 1-0 loss, and it was appalling performance by the team. I am utterly disappointed, and I feel the team was not good. However, we did get Europa Conference, and we had the likes of Tottenham, Breidablik, KRC Genk, Puskas Academia, and Slovan Bratislava, and Hammarby IF. Oh wait, we're seeded? We're seeded! Oh, okay. What? actually, it might be okay. Might be okay. I think it'd be okay. I think it'd be okay. So, next, we had Celtic in the Premier Sports Cup quarterfinal. Lost to them 4-1. Start to think Welsh is a spy for them. And that is why we are losing. We are at this moment having one of our roughest starts. I have started to doubt myself. Did I buy too many, or did I sell too many players, actually? Maybe I bought them a bit too late, and maybe I should have bought them earlier on. Or am I just not that good as a manager? Nonetheless, this now becoming the beginning of a rough climb in the season. Due to all these thoughts, I started to let my assistant manager to take over the games while I sat in the dressing room waiting for them to come back. Fast forward to January, we are 5th place. It isn't too bad, but we are trailing behind a bit hard. This is the squad stats for January, and also we have qualified to the knockout stage of the Europa Conference League. Only team we lost to was Tottenham. We have a lot of work to do, especially sorting out the back line, getting in an informed striker. The biggest sad news is Ampadu is being chased by Celtic. I am trying to not sell him cheap, but want to sell him for more. That being said, let's get into this. I started by weeding out the players that didn't get to play much that I've been needing to, that I won't be needing. So I couldn't weed out all the players for money, but we did loan out quite a few. Gone out in the second half, you would know, is Jimmy Hamilton, Cameron Archer, Dele Alli, and Ethan Ampadu. I know you're asking why Ampadu. Well, he didn't want to play for the club and he wanted to go for a bigger move. I want 18 million, so the best solution is to loan him out. So, I mean, for me, it's a better solution for Ampadu. Players that we brought in the January sale that you would recognize is John Suter and Jack Loveless from Rangers, Filippo Ranocchia from Juventus, and 4 youngsters that will be handy to build up in the future. 2 of these players were bought quite cheap because Rangers were trying to get rid of them. So we made some record high of signings, and I should be a bit worried, but this is the man, man gotta do what a man gotta do, Sorry about that. With the transfer out the way, let's get back into this. First, we head over to the Europa Conference League, where we ended up beating Randers FC in the knockout stage. We then went to go up against HJK in the last 16. I still go on holiday for the league matches, but I do play the Europa Conference ones as I do well. We ended up winning 6-2 on aggregate to HJK. And then we headed over to Zrinski, who I went on holiday for stupidly. Luckily we won, and we got in the one fixture that I didn't think we would get, because it's kind of a little bit of flashback, but we ended up getting Wolfsburg in the semi-final. This team knocked us out of the Europa previous year and now decides to be here in the Conference League. Why are you here? Not on my watch that this was going to happen. Sadly, we did lose to them 3-4 on aggregate. They stomped me in the first leg and I couldn't recover. It do be that. To add to all the salt, we did end up 4th place in the Scottish League. And I can't believe we actually helped Hibs to do so well in the league by giving them 3 players. Though also on top of that, they got Liam Morrison and Nathaniel Shaloba to help them. Talk about jammy wee shites, So the answer to the question at the beginning, will I win a trophy this season? Well, eventually not, but progression is being made and money is being given. I see you all in the next episode. I will hope you all have a nice evening or a nice day even. And I will see you for season 5, where we will hopefully win a trophy.